Hello guys and welcome back to United's Call. So today the video is, does Jesse Lingard have a future at Manchester United? We all know who Jesse Lingard is. He's a Manchester United player who is currently just went out on loan to West Ham in the January transfer window. He's 28 years old and many believe that he was the next big English talent. He joined Manchester United at the age of 8 and joined their youth setup and eventually signed a professional contract in 2011. He was on loan to various clubs, for example, Leicester, Bristol City, Birmingham City, Brighton, and Derby until he broke into United's first team in 2015. So, despite all the hype and excitement around him, it is safe to say that he hasn't lived up to the expectation and the pressure that many people put on his shoulders. There, of course, was a brief period back where he was on fire. He was scoring goals for fun. People are even calling him Messi Lingard. Guilty of it myself. His nickname is Messi Lingard, let's be honest. But this didn't last long. And to be fair to Jesse, there has been various reasons why he has been out of form and why he has not been performing for Manchester United. Look, he came out to the Daily Mail recently, about a couple of months ago, and said, look, his mum's been sick and it's caused him a lot of worry, a lot of stress, and as a result of this, he's had to look after his younger brother and sister. And the concern for his mother has really impacted his demeanour, his form, his mood, his love for football. It really has affected him. Look, I have the utmost respect for Jesse. Everyone goes through their problems. Everyone has their problems. And Jesse, I respect you so much for coming out and speaking about your problems and about the problems you've experienced off the pitch. And it is safe to say that, yes, there's been criticism. There's been criticism of Jesse because he's not been living up to the expectation. However, it is safe to say that family comes first. If it was my mother or your mother, I'm sure no matter what job you do, your family comes before football. And it certainly we cannot blame Jesse Lingard for looking after his brother and sister and carrying that burden of his mum being ill, which I think his mum is on the recovery now. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Jesse and his family and his mother that they all make a speedy recovery. Look, the story from now is that he's loaned out to West Ham to try and find his form and regain his form, and I couldn't be happier for Jesse. Look, he's now getting regular game time. He's also linked up with David Moyes, who has managed Manchester United, obviously briefly, but for the 9 months that he was there, Jesse was a player that David Moyes played regularly and got on well with, and now Jesse is linked up with David Moyes, and David Moyes knows who Jesse is, what type of lad he is, he's a likeable lad, and what his talents on the pitch are. And he's also, with no disrespect to West Ham, who are a fantastic club, a Premier League club, fighting for the Champions League this year, he's not having to bear the burden of playing for Manchester United, because playing for Manchester United brings a certain burden, and especially when you're not in form and you've had problems, being in the spotlight, playing for Manchester United maybe isn't the best thing. So look, this is a brilliant move for Jesse as it gets him regular team time and it's a chance to get his confidence up. Look, he had his first game for West Ham tonight. He scored 2 goals, and I've seen on social media people criticising Jesse. Oh well, Martinez should have saved the 2 goals. So what? Did he score 2 goals? Yes, he did. He scored 2 goals. Couldn't be happier. You've seen him in the celebrations. He was loving it. The links he had between Benrahma, Antonio and himself. Brilliant to see Jesse being in form. Look, does this mean he's back? Does this mean we should all be calling him Jesse Lingard? Does this mean he should be starting for Manchester United? No, it doesn't. Though it's a good sign. It's a good start. Look, if he only scores a couple of goals for West Ham, but he's a regular starter for West Ham, or he's regular getting game time for Jesse, this is brilliant, because he's 28, and whether people want to admit it or not, he's only got a few years left in his career. So hopefully this move gets him regular game time And if he's not playing to the standard of Manchester United, well, I think he's good enough to play for a West Ham or any other Premier League club if West Ham don't decide to keep him on. But number two, if he does find the form, if he's banging in the goals, getting the assists, if he's getting that love back for football, if he's working hard on the pitch, we've got a good player at Manchester United to come back and play for the club he loves. And that only benefits us, and it makes Jessie happy. So look, does Jessie have a future at Manchester United? The jury's still out. It all depends on the loan. And I hope he tears it up at West Ham. I really, really hope he does. He's a lovable person. He's a really good player on form on his day. And look, as I said, it's his last few seasons, and what we really want for Jessie is to be playing well and enjoying his football. I'd love nothing more than him coming and being a regular player for Manchester United. I'd love nothing more for him to prove all the doubters wrong, to prove us all the doubters wrong, and lift the Premier League, Champions League, any trophy of Manchester United. I'd love him to come back and show us why he should be playing for Manchester United. But if he doesn't, as I said, he is good enough to play for a decent Premier League team. Look, Ollie obviously sees something in Jessie. He's praised Jessie time and time again. And he's even come out and said, commented on Jessie's loan. It's a great loan move for Jessie, but Ollie said, we hope Jessie can come back next season and show everyone what a good player he is. And that starts with playing well and performing for West Ham. And that's certainly what he's done tonight. Look, he gave his first post-match reaction tonight, saying how he loves football, saying how he's loving linking up with Antonio and Benrahma. Look, I hope this is Jessie back. So hopefully he can prove us wrong. And he might not have that future we hope he would have with Manchester United. But as long as he keeps working hard, loving football, and putting every ounce on the pitch and making sure he plays well, obviously keeping family first, he will have a successful end to his career. And when I say end, he's still got 3, 4, possibly 5 years left, so he's still got a good amount of playing time. So he may not have a future at Manchester United. We don't know. It's only time will tell. But the thing we do know is it's a possibility. It's a possibility. And it would be great to see him come back and be successful with Manchester United. Look, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love, all the feedback you're giving me. Comment down below. Do you think Jessie Lingard has a future at Manchester United? Tell me if he does or if he doesn't. Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Also, any video ideas whatsoever, whether it's this, that, any videos, hit me up in the comments and let me know. So thank you guys for everything. Like, subscribe, share the video, turn on the notification bell, and thank you guys. Keep safe. Till the next time.